Thank you for your time. What is a passport? I do not have one, but I do have my ID. Is there a way to get a passport if needed in 24 hours or less? Now, this is a message that I received from one of you subscribers to this channel, and I appreciate you so much for watching and actually reaching out. And this is one of the things that I want to address in this video, because I see a lot of people who are just getting started with this nomadic lifestyle. People are looking to travel, explore second bases. I see them fall into this travel a lot. And this is the trap of a lot of people wanting quick information, not wanting to actually invest some time into researching before they actually get on the road. So this person messaged me just for context, and they asked me some information about Mexico, traveling in Mexico, how to get visas and things of that nature. They're a US citizen, and they just wanted to know if they would require a visa to enter Mexico, to which I responded that they do not need a visa, and as a US citizen, all you have to do is show up at the airport and you will be granted a 180 days visa. Of course, that is not guaranteed, but it is the policy of the immigration in Mexico that they give you 180-day visa. Sometimes it's less, sometimes it's just that number. Then I told them that all they have to do was show up at the airport with their passport, to which they responded, with that I just read out. They do not have a passport, and they'd already booked their trips, booked accommodation, booked all of these activities in Cancun, Mexico, and they do not have a passport. And they wanted to know if it's possible to get a passport in less than 24 hours. And they already bought a course on how to travel in Mexico. Now, buying a course is one thing, doing your research is another thing. And I want to first address the issue of, some travel influencers selling courses to people, trying to just get some money one way or the other. I'm not saying courses are bad. I am all for courses. I'm all for sharing knowledge, sharing information in an organized way, and, charging for it, at least getting compensated for it. But at least, the least you can expect to find in a course that teaches you how to travel is that it at least tell you that you need a passport to travel to wherever country you're traveling to. Of course, the student also have a responsibility to do their research, to know exactly what is required of them. But for someone who does not understand what it entails, and that's why they bought the course in the first place, they expect that they find all this information in that course. Now, this person has spent a lot of money, they spent a lot of time, a lot of effort into booking this trip, buying this course, spending time actually going through this said course, but they still do not have the information that they need. Of course, I'm not going to sell you a course on how to travel Mexico or to travel in different parts of the world, but for anyone who's trying to do that, they can at least try to put some effort into providing up-to-date and up-to-par. Now, let's address the second part, which is you, the person who's aspiring to travel. There is some responsibility on you to do your research and to know exactly what is required of you to enter a place. Passport is the first thing that you need in order to go anywhere. If you're looking to travel to a country that is not your home country, the least you can expect to have is a passport. If you're going to be getting a visa stamped on your travel document, which is your passport, you need that passport to do that. And also, of course, you need other things, but passport is the most important thing. Travel insurance and all of these things, you need to have that in place. And I've made several videos in the past talking about some of the things that you need in order to start this location-independent lifestyle, such as 1, having a passport, 2, making sure that you have a sustainable income source, whether that's from the remote job or from a stable business that earns you money. You do not want to be in a place where you went broke abroad because you don't have a stable income source. And a lot of people think that you need to be making a ton of money in order to live a remote life or a location-independent lifestyle. I always say that you don't. I would say the least or the most that you need is, say, about $2,000 a month. If you have $2,000 a month in most parts of the world that is not North America or Western Europe, you're going to be just fine. I would say start in Latin America, places like Mexico, Colombia, Buenos Aires, Argentina, some Caribbean countries, Central America. You will do just fine with about $2,000 a month. In fact, some countries you'll be even fine with $1,000 a month. Also, if you travel to Southeast Asia, talking about Thailand, Indonesia, Cambodia, Vietnam, Philippines, you do just fine with $1,000 to $2,000 a month. And this is just enough for you to experience this lifestyle of remote work and location independence. Also, there are several things that you need to keep in mind as well. Join communities, really important. Rather than spend hundreds of dollars or thousands of dollars in some cases, buying courses that would not give you the right information or give you less than accurate information. You want to join travel communities on Facebook, tons of them. In fact, if you go on YouTube and you type in the location you're going plus digital nomad, you're likely to find a video, at least a few videos in that location, provided that it's a known digital nomad destination. I do this all the time if I'm trying to research a place that I want to go to. I go on YouTube. Several YouTubers make content on remote work destinations. I don't make that kind of content, or I used to, but I don't enjoy making those kind of content, but I want to educate you in other ways of traveling. So do that research. Make sure you join communities, ask questions. A lot of people are interested in answering questions for you. You just need to be willing to ask the right questions. And also, I'm opening up my newsletter. It's called Nomad Notes Weekly. There's over 2,000 people in that newsletter, but I haven't sent out anything in a couple of months, but I'm reopening it up right now. And I will be sending out remote work, digital nomad, lifestyle, and independence related information, tips, strategies, how to travel sustainably, how to make money online, places you can go to explore second residences, things of that nature. There's over 2,500 people in that newsletter. So if you want to be a part of that, make sure you click the link in the description. It's the first one right there, and sign up. And you will be receiving this weekly information from me, all for free. Now, I want to say finally that there's several information out there. I've said it so many times, and you just need to be willing to do the right research, talk to the right people. And if you have any questions at all, don't hesitate to ask them in the comment section down below. I'll be more than happy to answer them to the best of my knowledge. And people DM me all the time as well. I am always trying to respond as fast as possible. Don't forget to check out the links in the description for your Nomad insurance for Safety Wing. If you want to get your mobile banking app from Revolut, which works in over 200 countries across the world, you need something reliable to bank. It's what I use either in the US or outside the US, across the world, and other links as well. But most importantly, the newsletter Nomad Notes goes out weekly. Make sure you sign up. My name is Daniel, and I'll see you in the next video.